Baby squish?
Tabby, I need you to not sit there.
Oh, you can come up here though, Muffin.
You want lap love? Oh, okay. Rejected. Welcome to a very special video. This one is in direct response to a lot of comments we've gotten from you guys. So today we're going to do a video about how to make a sustainable income online while living off-grid.
Doing what you love. So we want to give you guys a quick disclosure first because there's so much like scammy stuff online of like people trying to teach other people how to make money online, and it's unfortunate because I think it's a desire of a lot of people, but some people take advantage of that vulnerability and kind of exploit it. Anyway, so we realized after talking about it a lot, we realized that we really wanted to make content about this, about how to make a sustainable income online living off the grid. Because of course, if you're choosing to live off the grid, like you're probably not going to be able to go drive in somewhere to go to work. So having an online business or having online revenue streams is crucial, whether you're living on the bus all over the country driving around or whether you're living on like a plot of land in the mountains like we plan to.
Yep. First thing we realized when we were discussing this morning, because it's actually in direct relation to our last video about what livingZEAL was. We've gotten a lot of people asking about it. When we were discussing this, we realized that we couldn't do this properly in just one video. It's just kind of like a quick how-to like we normally do. We instead want to take a lot of time and do this really well. This video in particular is going to be about the first part of really moving it and of really pursuing your dreams, and that's inspiration. Yes. We just wanted to let you guys know that it's very possible and that we are very average human beings who just came from working in the service industry. We saved up about, overall, I think we had about $5,000.
Yeah, like 5,000 or 6,000, which wasn't as much as we planned on having. We planned on having 8. A bigger cushion.
Yeah, at least 8.
Yeah, but it was one of those things where the universe was just kind of
like, nope, time is right now.
Let's get going.
Go. Yeah, the cushion is definitely something you need. I wouldn't say quit your job and move in and get going right off the bat, but a little cushion of money, because it does take time. It does take some time on YouTube, but it is so rewarding and it is so possible, and it breaks you down to this level of understanding the value of a dollar that you never ever thought you would realize before. When you earn your money in such a way that you put in your heart and soul and really your passion into something, and it gets responses from people who are passionate about the same thing, and then you make money from that. I just got chills just saying that. Like,
it's literally the dream.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
it really is.
It is awesome.
It is awesome.
And the thing that we realized too is like everyone's passions are different, and like we are you're a photographer by trade, and I don't know what I am, but I like writing and making videos. I think that we just realized that everyone's passion is different, and there's a way to make a living on what you love with the power of the internet.
Definitely. My initial kind of entrepreneurial venture before I met Zaina and we started livingZEAL was to be a traveling photographer in my step van.
Yeah.
And what I was going to do, was going to use that as my full-time income, was travel around doing basically using Craigslist to find different places I could go to travel to do some work. And then also do a online vlog on YouTube just about my venture. I had no idea though at the time that YouTube was actually such an amazing resource for building clientele.
Amazing platform.
Amazing.
People hate on
platform.
YouTube and they're dealing with some stuff inside the company, but YouTube is amazing and is making dreams come true.
In May, they reached 3 billion views a day on YouTube. That's why it's amazing. YouTube itself as a platform, they are going through a lot of changes and they're not so great right now, but as a platform to reach that many people.
And to connect so many people, that's the awesome thing. Like being able to use keywords and whatever to put your message out there and say like, I want it to go to people who are interested in these same things, and then push your content like that. And for free, like it's an incredible resource. And I think something we wanted to instill into you guys based on what we've learned is if you have a message that you want to share with people, don't be afraid to share your voice. Like there are people who will hear what you're having to say and relate to it, and there are people who won't, but you're not needing to worry about them. Like just put what you have to say out there and the right people will energetically come into your life.
It takes a long time. It takes a long time. And don't be discouraged by the first 15, 20, 30 videos. If you don't see the numbers that you expect or get any traction, there are people that want to hear your voice. And the cool thing is with living off-grid in particular, is if you look at our channel as an example, we realize that our niche, that our channel is going to be completely about our lifestyles.
Yeah.
So
our lifestyle, living off the grid,
exactly.
and bus life, shipping container life, like
all of it. So if you're moving into a conversion and you're trying, or you already live in a conversion and you're trying to figure out how to make money on that, just the fact that you live in a conversion and you are living is something
you're like
it's a testimony for others, and people will want to watch that. One of the biggest mistakes that people make when they first start this is they look at YouTube like it's the end all be all for how they're going to make money.
Yeah.
And the reason YouTube's awesome is because you reach these people, but you really make pennies on YouTube. This is how much money we've made on YouTube since we started livingZEAL.
Yeah.
All together.
And I will say, it doesn't look like much, but it feels like
$1 billion
10 times that when you're making it
really does
through what you love.
Feel like so much money looking at that now.
We were talking about, like, as servers and as a bartender, you could make $350 on a Saturday night, but that money, like, they do not hold the same value, and that's really cool.
Once you do reach a massive audience, like someone like, I don't know, H3,
H3,
hilarious. He's been doing his thing for years now.
Yeah, like 4 years, 5 years?
5 years, and he found his niche and stuck with it the whole time. And he even, I mean, some of his videos, he even talks about some of the bombs, and he's like, these videos were terrible, but just got to keep going.
Yeah.
And now, this is how much he makes just on AdSense. That's just on YouTube. And that blew my mind when I first saw that and was like, wow. I mean, granted, he's in the upper echelon of YouTube.
And these are estimates, but still.
Yeah, but he's in the upper echelon of YouTube, but that proves that that's possible.
Yeah.
And there's definitely a realm right in the middle that's a very popular place to be where you can make, exactly. The sky is the limit when it comes to what you can do.
Yeah.
However, YouTube is not our end all be all. We only made $350 in the past 4 months on YouTube. We realized that we had to build a website and we had to sort of send people from YouTube to somewhere.
And figure out what our brand was going to be, you know? It's really...
What exactly we were.
Yeah, it's interesting trying to figure out, you know, you don't want to be rambly and you want to, like, attract kind of people in this bubble, because if you set too wide of a net, like, you might just get lost in the sea, whatever that saying is. But there's been a lot of just little things to build livingZEAL into multiple different facets. I mean, even just like the Facebook page. I receive messages on the Facebook page that, like, bring me to tears and are amazing, and reaching people through our actual physical products on livingZEAL.com, writing books that are like straight from our hearts, and waking up in the morning with money in our bank. Like, it's crazy. And knowing that most of you were sent there from YouTube, that's why big advocate of YouTube.
Exactly, yeah. And we sort of realized we had to have a product. That was kind of our next thing we came to. So we didn't want to make a product because we were off-grid. And that's the really hard thing with having a product being off-grid, is you don't have the resources to make something and ship it out.
Or then you're still in that system of, like, kind of cog in the machine-ish, where if you don't do X, like, you're not able to make that passive income. Like, if you don't make sure your items are shipped off to people and received by people, then you're not going to have that income stream. So for us, it's really about finding, like, those passive income streams, so that days we take off, days we put in 10 hours, whatever. We don't usually ever put in 10 hours. What am I kidding? But days we put in 8 hours, 6 hours. We literally, like...
Yeah, we don't really
work part-time. It's great because we do everything else we love the other part-time, and I don't feel bad about saying that. No. That's cool. I don't even know what I was just saying. But...
You're putting in the hours? Even when we work a 10-hour day.
Oh, we're making income, passive income.
Even when we're sleeping, we're making passive income.
Like waking up in the morning to people buying our products.
That's the key. So with the products, we've made about $400. So that's much more than we've made on YouTube. And we didn't even start doing the products until November. Yeah. That's when we came out with our first guide. And then I came out with that book. And now we're working on multiple other books and multiple other guides to continue sending people somewhere from YouTube to purchase something.
And to keep us going.
And that's exactly what happens, yeah. And it's been, it's now reaching a sustainable point. And that's only because we live off-grid. Very minimal.
Yeah, like our lifestyle doesn't cost that much. So it's becoming to the point where... yeah, we can completely support ourselves, but, like, supporting ourselves in, like, the most downsized version of ourselves that we've ever been. That's why this works.
Those are two ways that we make money. Another really great way to make money online, if you have a YouTube channel, if you have somewhere that you have a group of people and you want to send them somewhere to make money, is Amazon affiliates.
Yeah.
All that is if people go to the link. If you see, you can see ours in the description box. If you just click on one of those links to any of those products and buy anything on Amazon, we get kicked back a percentage of the money.
Yeah.
If it's one of the items, we get kicked back more.
Tiny percentage, but still, we're not doing anything to make that money
Passive
except for making that link for you guys.
So those are the 3 main ways that we're making money right now. And we're going to dive into all those ways in a lot of detail, and what we've done and what we've seen other people do, and the successes and failures, and the whole series that we're going to be doing.
And we're going to use this as an opportunity ourselves to really learn more and become more experts in this so that we can help share this message, because I know that for a lot of you, just to end this off, are we towards the end?
Yeah, I do want to get into the spiritual side of it a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to go into. We just want to empower you guys who, you know, want our lifestyle in terms of living off grid, but also are having that fear of not being able to financially be stable. And so that's keeping you in kind of like the machine of your work or whatever. Fear is too. Yeah,
I mean, they're hand in hand, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
Jumping is the hardest part about all of this, is going and taking that first step, because there is a huge fear of failure, but once you get beyond that, the sky's the limit. I mean, look at some of those people. Download that vidIQ app that we use to show you that, and look at some people's channels if you need inspiration. And then you'll be mad that you didn't start a YouTube channel 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry, babe. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that we had this conversation earlier about we wanted to inspire you guys, but we also wanted to be realistic about the struggles. We didn't want, you know, people to go into this and be like, but they made it sound so great and so awesome and like life and living and your dreams, but it's tough work. And I just want to emphasize the right mentality in going into something like this. If you want to do it, do it. It is 100% doable. We are totally normal people, but you have to make sure that you maintain a stable and like secure mind around what you're doing, because making small sums of money at the beginning is scary. Like it's not what you're used to.
You have to keep going.
And we talked so many times, like you were my rock during this. I always, when we started to run out of our savings, I was like, I need to go get another serving job. Like I need to go, and was talking about it all the time, just with this spirit of like, livingZEAL is not gonna make it happen for us, so I need to go lean on what I'm used to in order to make things work. And you just kept encouraging me that like, no, livingZEAL is gonna work. Like it's gonna be slow but steady, and we just need to keep our heads down kind of, and not keep our heads down, but like keep working on this. Even though we might not be seeing the return today that we want, like it's believe that it's there. And I kind of needed that reassurance because it was so scary and foreign to me, and it felt like I didn't have that security blanket, and I was uncomfortable with that. And now to this point where
that was about 2 months ago.
Yeah, that was 2 months ago, where I'm like, just came to the realization that I either had to give everything into it or not, and I chose to do that, and I feel so much peace. We've had little small stories, which if you guys want to hear about those, we can get into, like the tiny little things that have kept us going that I can't even believe. People have come through for us.
I know that some of you are watching this right now who have done those tiny little things that have changed our lives in ways you can't even imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Even just for some of the comments.
Yeah, it's been amazing, yeah. So we've just been so cared for, and we don't think it's unique to us. We think that it is a product of going after your most authentic, true experience in this life, and these positive energies will like reverberate back to you. It is the law of attraction. It is how I believe the world works, and yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Cool. Well, sorry, it's been a whole morning of like hours and hours talking about this video and how we were gonna do this video, and yeah. So hopefully it came out okay. Our battery is almost dead, so this is gonna have to work. And sometimes your camera battery actually does die, and it's the next day, and you change clothes, and it's like a whole new sitch. This video's ending weird, but it's fine. Alright guys, well don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Those things really help out the channel, and we love ya.
Stay tuned for the series. It's gonna be really awesome.
Yes, we're very excited.
Yeah. See you next video.
Bye.